Good morning, afternoon, is Ed from Zester's lab. I've been in bed with flu for a week. It's been raining. It was so wet and cold, and all of a sudden it's just glorious outside. So I am outside in our little braai area where we make a fire. We love making a fire outside. I mean, sometimes it's really chilly and really windy and whatever, but you're so close to nature, and it's always when our friends come to visit and they sit here with us, they just say, this is just glorious, it's just amazing. So yes, in the middle of the city we have this braai area that's just really under the trees, gorgeous. But that is not what I want to tell you today. I went to the shops. I had to go to the shops to get some groceries. So I went up to our small area up here and in our neighborhood, and there I found some stuff to make me feel better. It was the China shop. I found this beautiful glitter things that you can put on your nails, and I found some lipstick, and this was 20 rand. The glitter was 10 rand. This is a little bit crazy pink, red, and also a little bit sticky, but oh well. I'm going to see if it lasts. I want lipstick that lasts. I don't want to put lipstick on every 5 minutes. If you've been on my channel for a while, you will know I love easy. Everything must be easy. Yes, I also want to look beautiful, but I don't want to spend hours getting there. At that stage, it's a full-time job. So no, that is not for me. I am made peace with where I am in my life. I'm starting to find out what I love, what makes me happy, who I am. And that is actually the big blessing of becoming older. The older you get, the longer you live in this realm, the more time you have to become who you really are from the beginning. But all of us, we're born, or I was adopted into a family. They've got their things, their ways, and you adopt to that, and you become this person, and you try to be who you think you should be, and it's exhausting. And then somewhere in the middle of your life, if you get there, if you're lucky enough to be alive, then I think that's what they call it, the midlife crisis, but it's not a crisis. It's just you come to that point where you realize, who I am is not who I want to be. I need to get out of this. And some go radically, sell everything and go hiking, and some leave their spouses and whatever, and some go and buy some glitter things for my nails, because I was visiting her with a friend, and she said, let me just glitter my nails again. And I was looking at her, because the thing is, I love things on my nails, nail polish, but it's really such a slap, because I work in the garden and I paint, always busy, and I'm very heavy on my nails, so it's a very big job. And then she says, you know what, it's so nice, these glitter nail polish, because she's also like me, very, very creative, always busy, and the nails take a hammering. That's why mine's very short. But she says this is her answer, and she looks always so smart, Because what she does is when she's now been working in the garden and it chipped and it looked terrible, tonight she just add another layer. So after I heard that, I just had this overwhelming desire to get myself some glitter. So I got mine this morning. I came home, cut my nails nice and applied my glitter. And you know what? It may sound stupid to you, but to me it's awesome. It's the same with my hair. As I say, it must be easy. So I look for things that work for me. It's not always going to work for you, but I love sharing my tips and what makes me happy. So the same with my hair. When I grew up, I was blonde with in front, very, very blonde, and then a little bit darker, whatever, but I was blonde. And the older I got, now this is my real color now. I am really dark, and I'm not gray enough to go gray. So now it's really in a stage. And then years back, I was also dyeing my own hair. Oh my goodness, you should have seen that. Until it came to a stage where it was yellow and orange and whatever. And then even my mum said, is it really you need to do something with your hair. You are starting to look really common. So, I had a laugh. So yes, I went to the hairdresser and she first of all got me, I think, one color, and then she put white foils in, little pieces of white. So that works for me. I can go every 2 months. She just cut, I cut. Even my daughter-in-law, my Chinese daughter-in-law, she cut when I was in Thailand, because you cannot really go wrong with this hair. So, and then she put in a couple of foils, and voila, it works for me. It's easy and I don't have to dry it. I just wash and go. And now this is what I can do with my nails. I can look smart even while I am doing all my stuff. I can still work in the garden, still paint and everything with my new Q-tips, because I can just apply another layer of this, and all it does is just put more thingies on. So isn't it gorgeous? I don't know if you can see. I even bought the red one, and when I got here, these were 10 rand each. This one was open and kind of dry, so I need to go and take the red one back. But what I love about these, they are colorless, and it's just the thingies that is color. So it's, look at that, it's only the red that's color in the colorless. So it's not, you've got this red nails with glitter in, but now I've just got this little bit of glitter that just makes me look finished. Is that what you can call it? And look at my lipstick. So yes, thank you that I can share my journey with you. You know, life is for living. We need to find those things that makes us feel alive, realize that we are alive, we're not dead. I heard something the other day, but I cannot really remember how it goes, but they asked this woman, what is your mission in life? And she said, to be happy. No, they said, but what are you contributing? What is your role in this realm, in this world? She said, to spread joy. They said, but it cannot be that. You need to be She said, why? My mission in life, my desire is to find happiness, to find those things that brings up, as I always say, brings up the abundant life, the joy, the peace, the love, the strength, whatever I need, starts to allow the river of life to start flowing. That's what we need. So I found a little bit something stupid that really made me smile today. I was there in the shop and I was having so much fun. I asked, did you have some glitter nail polish, and what about some long-lasting lipstick? There's no such thing, let me tell you. And I got out there with a smile on my face, and I can share it with you. You know, life doesn't have to be boring. Oh, my life was boring once. That's what I believed. I was only looking for the big things, looking for those things that, take me away from my daily life, going overseas trips, going to the shops, going to coffee shops, going on a road trip. But yes, sometimes you have the awesome opportunity to go on those things. But what about the time in between? That time when you are doing your everyday things. That is where you need to find your peace and joy in the midst, your excitement. And then how did I get out of that depression state, that state of, my life is boring, I just need to get out? I started to appreciate and focus on those things that really brings me joy. I started to appreciate working in my garden, making clothes. I started to make clothes again. I started to crochet. I started to paint. I started to find those things that made me realize that I am alive, that life is good. And the more I was focusing on those things, the more I was enjoying those things, the more things started to appear that made me thankful, that made me content in the midst of whatever I'm going through. So yes, I was in bed with flu symptoms for a week, but you know what? Even in that I found such a revelation. There is nothing like feeling sick that makes you practice to live in the moment, to savor the moment, to take out of that moment what you can, because you do not have the strength for anything else. You only have the strength to do what you need to do in that moment. Even if it's get out of bed and go and make yourself something to eat. It takes everything you have just to do that. So you focus on the life in you. You focus on the moment. And that's how I got through my week, moment by moment. And that's exactly the same as how we're supposed to go through every day. Because we've only got now. I say it over and over again. For me, I need to hear it, really hear it. Now is all I will ever have. If I cannot find happiness in my now, I'm not going to find it in another house, in another city, in another country, with another husband, blah, blah, blah. I need to find my happiness now, in this moment, inside of me. That's the only way that you will ever experience heaven on earth, feeling peace and joy in the midst of anything. So thank you that I can share my tips with you, and let's shine. We are spirit. We are spiritual beings. We are one spirit, one love, one power, one life. We are connected. We are this awesome unconditional love in spirit. So let's start to shine. Have a fantastic day, is it from Zitster's Lab. Love you lots.